Welcome to Frank's DIY. Today I'm going to be changing the bushings on my ATV here. This is 450 Arctic Cat 2011. It did take a beating. It's plastic composite material, so mud gets in there and gets wear and tear and wear it down. It's made like that on purpose, so the plastic wears down, not the metal. And it's really easy to replace. You start just by taking out the bolts like that. I don't like to use the power tools on this unless I really have to. I've stripped things in the past and I've learned from my mistakes, so just do it by hand if you can, and just use the wrenches. I have a ratchet type on one side and it goes pretty good. If you notice, I do have grease nipples there, which I put in myself. Okay, so it pops out like that. Once you take the bolt off, all you need to do is get a screwdriver or whatever you have. This should just slide right out. Now mine are greasy because I do have the grease nipple in there, and I do pack them with grease. Right now I'm just actually, I didn't show it on camera, but I'm actually taking a measurement of the diameter, comparing it to a new one. It was worn down. Just took out the middle part, which is the metal where the bolt goes through. Just cleaning everything up, make sure there's no gunk or dirt in there. It actually seemed to be very clean, considering. Other than the grease, it was fine. Just just slide it in. Simple. Squeeze in tight, put the middle part in, and that's it. And I just put it back. Simple as that. Hopefully this is a little bit helpful. And you should check it on a regular basis. When you get really loose, when you're going high speeds or something like that, you can actually lose it. So you don't want to be swinging back and forth on the back. I actually went and, even though on the video here it says I didn't, I actually went and replaced both sides, bottom and top. Okay, so what I did was I'm just checking it side to side and up and down. The bearings are fine. I changed them last year and there was no movement in there. So when you're doing this, actually check your bearings, make sure they're not worn down. And that's the main thing you should check. Okay, now what I've done is basically I just took out the bolt and I put in new bushings. What happens is they're like a rubberish plastic material. They do wear out, especially when mud gets in there and they're turning and they're going side to side. They wear it down. In order to make them last longer, I actually threaded 6mm grease nipples in all my joints, and I pump it up with grease, and that seems to make them last longer. They're not the cheapest things. Well, they're not very expensive, but when you start adding them up, like 2 here, 2 in the bottom, that's 4 right here, and then 4 on the other side, it's 8. Adds up. Now the middle part, where the bolt goes through the metal, that was changed last year. They're still okay, so I'm not changing it. That's why you didn't see me change it. Now I'm just going to change the bottom. Actually, the bottom's okay, just the top. But I do have to change the top one on the other side. It's just simple. And if your bike doesn't have grease nipples on there, so definitely think about putting it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't.